for whoremongers, for them that defile themselves with mankind, men with men, for men stealers, for liars, for perjured persons, and if there be any other thing that is contrary to sound doctrine, according to the glorious gospel of the blessed power, which was committed to my trust and faith. See? And I thank Mashiach Yahushua, our power, who have enabled me, for that he counted me faithful, see? Putting me into the ministry. Counted him faithful to be able to go out there and reach the Gentiles who are Israelites among these other nations that are Gentiles, and having the faith to believe in him, knowing that he would be faithful once he converted him to Bahashama Mashiach Yahushua in the name of the Lord and Savior, to go out there because he was against it. But he was diehard against it. He was diehard for it now. And he's going to suffer for what he did when he was against it. He suffered many things. Paul suffered many things for being against it. But see, that's what he called. He came, that's why he was, look, Matthew 11:19. The Son of Man came eating and drinking, just like everybody else. And they say, behold, a man gluttonous, like to eat a lot, and a wine bibber. He drank wine. Now how's it y'all out there in them churches, them secular churches, gonna say that it's wrong to drink? When they called him a wine bibber, he drank wine. The first miracle he done was turn water into wine, the best wine. That man said, hey, you say the best for last. That's the wine that Mashiach Yahushua made. Can you imagine the wine we're going to get in the kingdom? Come on. They called him a wine bibber. Who else was it? And what else was it? A friend of publicans, not an associate, but a friend of publicans and sinners. But wisdom is justified of her children. He was a friend of publicans and sinners. Friends. Because he came to make them whole. Just like our job is to show our people how to come back to the Most High's laws, statutes, and commandments. And it's not hard. It's not unless you just wicked, then want to remain wicked. So it's not hard, it's not grievous to follow him. Do what's right. And not be wicked. This ain't a hard thing. That's the love of the Most High. 1 John 5:3. For this is the love of the Most High, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous. You're not supposed to feel bad about doing what's right, unless you just straight out wicked. Look at how they were in fasting. Matthew 9:14. Then came to him the disciples of John, saying, why do we and the Pharisees fast often, but thy disciples fast not? They fasting often, and say your disciples, they don't fast that much. And Mashiach Yahushua said to them, can the children of the bride chamber mourn as long as the bridegroom is with them? See how he's speaking to them? The children of the bride chamber. You know what that is? Because see, Israel, we're like the bride. He's using the analysis of a bride and a husband. The bride chamber was when the man, it's a bride chamber, where she had her little cloth, but she generally was a virgin, and she would go in there with the man into a chamber, and the people would be waiting outside, what we call it reception. A reception. When you're waiting outside, or you know, right now you've got married and you go and you had a reception afterward. But we will be waiting for them to go into the bride, the man and the woman, the husband and wife, to go into the bride chamber, and they would have sexual intercourse. And she would bring the cloth to her dad, to give it to her dad with the blood on it, showing her, okay, well, she was a virgin. And he could not go against that because this is what happened. They were a party because now they're married. That's why he said, look, can the children of the bride chamber mourn as long as the bridegroom, who will be the husband, is with them? This is what he's dealing with. Same thing he dealt with in Matthew the 25th chapter. It says, when the bridegroom shall be taken from them, and then shall they fast. Once he was taken from the disciples, then they're going to fast. But they need to fast as long as he was there with them, he's saying. Because he was there. And he was taking care of everything. We say once they put him on a tree, and they sent it to the right hand side of the Most High, then they fasted. Look, no man putteth a piece of new cloth into an old garment, but that which is put in to fill it up taketh from the garment, and the rent is made worse. So you don't take new cloth and put on an old garment, else it's gonna tear. It's gonna tear and be made worse. Neither do men put new wine into old bottles, else the bottles break, and the wine runneth out, and the bottles perish. But they put new wine into new bottles, and both are preserved. See? That's why it's so hard for older people to really get this, because they've been polluted by the mindset of how the Gentiles had us programmed to think. That's why I say neither do men put new wine, because wine also symbolic is being influenced by something, into old bottles. You can't put this new wine in the old bottles because they already stuck in their ways. Can't tell them nothing. They don't want to adhere to the laws of the Most High because they've been taught, you're not under the law, you're under mercy and grace. From these secular churches, from the people that went to cemetery school to make the people more dead than what they were before they went. Because you look at it like this. If that was the case, then why are these preachers, these so-called mega preachers, teaching the truth of this Bible? Because they know they would lose so much money. I mean, perfect example, when Frederick Price went on that tangent about black power. And had all these articles about, you know, black power going into slavery and certain things that how we have been treated as a people. He lost a lot of his congregation. Matter of fact, they took him off the air for a long while. He had been on the air every first day. But he didn't have the scriptures. So you ain't representing the Most High unless you go on this, as we doing here, reading this Bible and breaking it down scripture after scripture, precept upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, here a little and there a little. That's how you represent the Most High. That's how you represent the Mashiach Yahushua, not by dealing with that. It ain't about no emotions. Oh yeah, this ain't nothing new. Shoot. Wake up call, huh? You realize they don't want you in their family. They don't want nothing to do with us. Oh yeah, big wake up call. That's why I say neither do men put new wine into old bottles. That's why a lot of y'all can't get this. A lot of them not gonna get it. A lot of you, no matter if you young or not, you still got an old type of spirit that will not accept this. Else you'll be doing more to make sure that you could be blessed more. Because that's all y'all want is something from the Most High. Most people just want something from the Most High. That's it. What are you gonna do for me now? What you gonna do for me? What you gonna do for me? Ain't nothing what you gonna do for him, but what you gonna do for he gonna do for you. And you're not doing what he said do. He said, study to show yourself approved unto the Most High. So how you approving to him when you don't study? And you ask the question, you can't answer it because you ain't studied. And it's right there. You have the means to be able to study. All you have, internet on your phones, in your homes, everything can be just at your leisure time gone over to get this. There'll come a time you're going to be able to get this. This will be about, the book is closed now, show me what you got. You have to work it in your life. You have to be working for it. That's why I always say, how's this working for you? Some kind of way it should be working for you. Some way or another. Something, give some kind of testimony, come on. And for you that doubt, all you doubters out there, he said this in John 14:12. Verily, verily, John 14:12. Verily, verily, truly, truly, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do, shall he do also. And greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father. Yeah. So we'll be able to do the works that he done, and greater works that he done. You gotta have strong faith though. But if you don't believe, how is it gonna happen with you? You don't believe, but yet still you expect. And belief is there's nothing but faith. But you expect him to do something for you, but you don't believe. We got to go into this. Go to Mark 11:22. And Marshall said, answering said unto them, have faith in the Most High. Look, I'm going to start at 20. And in the morning, as they passed by, they saw the fig tree dried up by the roots. So much like I was shy, destroyed it. Dried up from the roots. And Peter, calling to remembrance, said unto him, Master, behold, the fig tree which thou cursest is withered away. You curse that fig tree. You ain't got no figs for me. Curse it. So it's withered away. Marshall answering said unto them, have faith in the Most High. Believe in the Most High. For verily I say unto you, that whosoever shall say unto this mountain, be thou removed, and be thou cast into the sea, and shall not doubt. That's very important. Not doubt in his heart and in your mind, but shall believe that those things which he said, what you say out of your mouth, shall come to pass, he shall have whatsoever he says. So you talk negative, you'll get negative. You talk positive, you'll get the positive. You're going to have whatever come out of your mouth, whatever you say. So if you don't doubt, you say something, you don't doubt, you're going to have whatever you say. So if you say the positive, you don't doubt, you're going to have the positive. You say the negative, you don't doubt, you're going to have the negative. Straight up. Therefore I say unto you, what things soever you desire, when ye pray, believe that ye receive them, and ye shall have them. But if you're praying for something that you don't believe is going to happen, why even pray? Why even call upon the Most High? He know that you a doubter. That's why was the man with palsy healed? Because of their faith. Why was a woman that had that blood issue for 12 years? Bleeding for 12 years, and all I got to do is touch the hem of his garment. She said that out of her mouth. She was healed. She spoke it into existence. She spoke her faith out loud. Verse 25, the condition though. And when you stand praying, forgive if you have aught or problems against any, that your Father also which is in heaven may forgive you your trespasses. But if you do not forgive, neither will your Father which is in heaven forgive you your trespasses. So that's why I said we can't be walking around holding grudges. That's against the law. Not forgiving someone or whatever. You know why you hold on to things like that? That hurts your health. Sitting there mad at people for years and years, and that's crazy. I mean, there's other things that you have to please you in your life. I mean, there's so many people I find they're not even happy with themselves. They don't even know how to be joyful, how to be excitedly glad that the Most High allows us to see this day, especially we here in California, man. People out there going through thunderstorms and all kind of, they get ready for the winter, like they live like a squirrel back east. I know I lived it. You know, you go out and get whatever you can get when you out, you get back in, you in. Snowed in and all that. You ain't got to deal with that. Oh yeah, but he got something for California, you better believe that. That's why he said, but if you do not forgive, neither will your Father which is in heaven forgive you your trespasses. You gotta forgive people. Most High forgave us. How do you think we knowing what we know? When you look at all these people out here that's in sin, and don't care that today is the Sabbath. They don't care. They out there doing whatever they're doing that's contrary to the words of the Most High, the laws of the Most High, his rules and regulations. They don't believe in the Most High. Because you tell them, they still do whatever they do. Sad, but it's real, people. Go to Luke, the 18th chapter. This is the highest calling we can be called into, and people take it lightly. There's nothing more powerful than this. Look at this. Luke the 18th chapter, first verse. And he spake a parable unto them to this end, that men ought always to pray and not to faint. So men always to pray and not to faint. Saying, there was in a city a judge, which feared not the Most High, neither regarded man. And there was a widow in that city, and she came unto him, saying, avenge me of mine adversaries. You know, take care of my enemies for me. And he would not for a while, but afterward he said within himself, though I fear not the Most High, nor regard man, yet because this widow troubleth me, I will avenge her, lest by her continual coming she weary me. She will keep on coming to me, asking me to avenge her enemies. So I'm going to go ahead and do it, say, and the Most High said, hear what the unjust judge said, and shall not the Most High avenge his own elect, which cry day and night unto him, though he bear long with them? Hear that? And shall not the Most High avenge his own elect, the 1/3 of the 12 tribes of Israel, which cry day and night unto him, though he bear long with them? I tell you that he will avenge them speedily. Nevertheless, when the Son of Man cometh, shall he find faith on the earth? Think about it. He said he's going to avenge upon our enemies speedily. But yet, he said, when he come, will he find faith on the earth? There's a lot of you just faking. Y'all just going through formality. This ain't no formality issue. This the real deal. Can't get no realer than this. If you don't have faith, you don't believe, you just going through formality. Yeah, you an Israelite, but you really don't have faith, and you don't believe, get ready for that heated up lake of fire. Because what are you good for? To the Most High. You just going through formality. You're just going through perpetrating a fraud. You one of them gonna say, hey, Mashiach Yahushua, Mashiach Yahushua. This is one of you, this is who you are. That's why you better repent and come out of that. You gotta come out of it. So you only have so long. You only have so long before he's gonna bring that judgment. It's coming. what he said, Matthew 7:21. Not